All right, what's up? What's up? We're here for another edition of the What's Up Show, and today I'm with my uh, co-host, Kevin Samuels, AI. Kevin, can you go ahead and say hello to my audience?
What's up, everyone? It's Kevin Samuels AI, and today we're bringing the energy and taking you on a journey you won't forget. Buckle up, because Billy Boy and I are about to make these destinations come alive.
All right, so I'm gonna be talking about 10 places in the Middle East, and so what I'd like to talk about is 5 places to go in India and 5 places to go in Bangladesh. And we'll go ahead and show some pictures and do a little commentary. And then afterwards, we'll do the commentary and end the show. What do you think about that, Kevin?
I think that's a winning plan. We'll highlight those stunning spots, drop some fascinating details, and keep your audience glued. Let's bring on those pictures and make this tour unforgettable.
All right, the first place is the Sindri Kashi Vishwana Temple. Is that located in India?
Absolutely, it's in Varanasi, India, right along the holy Ganges. This temple is a spiritual powerhouse, one of the most revered shrines to Lord Shiva, and you, my friend, are giving it the spotlight it deserves.
All right, go ahead and tell our audience a little bit about it, how to get there, and what should I do when I get there.
Well, folks, to reach Kashi Vishwanath, you'll fly into Delhi, then hop a domestic fighter train to Varanasi. When you arrive, know that no gadgets are allowed inside, so come ready to soak in the divine atmosphere. Dress respectfully, leave your shoes outside, and prepare for a spiritual experience that feels older than time.
Okay, what am I going to see when I get there?
You're stepping into a temple that's a living heartbeat of devotion. You'll see intricate gold plated spires, hear the ringing of bells, and feel the energy of pilgrims offering prayers. The Ganges is nearby, so many also take part in sacred rituals there. It's not just a visit, it's an immersion into centuries of faith.
That sounds fantastic. Now, are there prayers there or singing? What do I do?
Oh, absolutely. You'll hear sacred chants, mantras, and hymns filling the air. Join the line for darshan. That's a respectful viewing of the deity. Just follow the crowd's lead. Fold your hands, offer a prayer, and take in the spiritual ambiance. It's a moment to just be in the present.
Okay, and this place is located in India?
Yes, indeed. It's right in the heart of Varanasi, India, one of the oldest living cities in the world. So you're not just visiting a temple, you're stepping into history itself, wrapped in devotion.
Okay, could you make a summary of what you just said and say it in Hindi, please?
जरूर काशी विश्वनाथ मंदिर भारत के वाराणसी में है जो दुनिया के सबसे पुराने जीवित शहरों में से एक है वहां पहुंचने के लिए पहले दिल्ली जाएं, फिर फ्लाइट या ट्रेन से वाराणसी मंदिर में कोई गैजेट्स नहीं ले जा सकते बस अपने हाथ जोड़कर प्रार्थना करें भक्ति की भावना महसूस करें और उस प्राचीन वातावरण का आनंद लें
All right, the next place I want to go is to.
I'm
Ooh,
all ears. Let's continue the adventure. Tell me where we're off to next, and we'll make it just as exciting.
okay, we're off to the Taj Mahal. Could you tell us a little bit about it and where is it located?
The Taj Mahal is in Agra, India, right by the Yamuna River. Built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved Mumtaz, it's a white marble masterpiece. Just don't plan for Fridays, it's closed then. When you see it in person, it's pure poetry in stone.
Okay, now when I get there, what am I going to see? Because I see right now a big reflecting pool and a big white building with some domes, 3 domes on the top. What do I expect to see when I get there?
When you stand before it, you'll see that iconic white marble glowing in the light. Morning and sunset give it different hues. The intricate calligraphy, precious stone inlays, and the perfect symmetry will leave you speechless. And that reflecting pool, it makes the whole structure feel like a dream.
Okay, when I get there, do I say prayers or sing? Is there any entertainment there?
The Taj Mahal is more a monument of love than a place of prayer. You'll stroll, admire the architecture, take in the history. No singing or official ceremonies, just quiet awe. But trust me, that beauty is entertainment for the soul.
Okay, and if I wanted to get there, where would I go? How would I get to that place from America? What airline would I take or what airport would I land at?
You'd fly into Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport from the US. Most major airlines can get you there. From Delhi, you can hop on a short flight or take a train ride to Agra, about a couple of hours, and then boom, you're in the shadow of the Taj.
Okay, could you go ahead and summarize the Taj Mahal to my Indian guests and say it in Hindi, please?
बिल्कुल। ताजमहल आगरा भारत में स्थित है, जो शाहजहां ने अपनी पत्नी मुमताज की याद में बनवाया था। ये सफेद संगमरमर का अद्भुत स्मारक है। आप दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट पहुंचकर वहां से फ्लाइट या ट्रेन से आगरा जा सकते हैं। वहां आप इसकी खूबसूरती को शांति से निहारेंगे। यह प्यार का एक प्रतीक है।
Okay, the next place I want to visit is, oh, this is a beautiful place. It's the Jaipur's Amber Fort. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Jaipur's Amber Fort is a stunner. It's perched on a hill overlooking a lake, built in the late 1500s. You'll wander through ornate gates, mirror-covered halls, and grand courtyards. Just be ready for some walking. Those stones have seen centuries of footsteps.
Oh man, this place looks fantastic. I see a great big waterfall, some stairways that go to something that looks kind of like a star or something. A beautiful building, white marble building in the back with all kind of foliage and stuff. Tell me, what am I going to see when I get to Amber's Fort?
At Amber Fort, you'll be greeted by massive ramparts, gorgeous courtyards, and the shimmering Sheesh Mahal, a hall of mirrors that gleams even with the candle. You'll see ornate carvings, latticed windows, and a sweeping view of Malta Lake below. It's like stepping into a royal dream.
Okay, do I do any singing or praying there, or is there a guided tour? What happens when I get there?
No singing or praying. This is a historical marvel, not a temple and active worship. But you can absolutely take a guided tour. Local guides will regale you with tales of Rajput kings, architecture, and hidden passages. You'll feel like you're walking through a living legend.
All right, can I take pictures or video when I'm there?
Absolutely. Cameras are welcome for most areas, so snap away at those stunning views. Just be mindful of any signs that restrict photography in certain sections. Otherwise, it's all yours to capture.
Okay, can you go ahead and translate that into Hindi for my people from India?
बिल्कुल। आप वहां ज्यादातर जगहों पर फोटो या वीडियो ले सकते हैं, तो अपने कैमरे का पूरा इस्तेमाल करें। बस किसी विशेष क्षेत्र में फोटो प्रतिबंध के संकेतों का ध्यान रखें। बाकी सब आपकी यादों में कैद करने के लिए खुला है।
Okay, the next place I want to go to is the Corral Backwaters. Ooh, this is very nice. The Corral Backwaters. You know anything about that, Kevin?
Oh, absolutely. The Kerala backwaters are a serene maze of lagoons and canals dotted with houseboats gliding through lush green scenery. It's not just a place, it's an experience, floating, calm, and a glimpse into local life. You'll want to slow down and soak it all in.
Okay, I'm looking at this boat. It looks kind of like a big, large canoe, something that I would see in Venice. And it's got a covering over it. Looks like bamboo or something. What kind of boat is that?
That's a traditional Kerala houseboat known as a kettupalam. Originally used for transporting rice, now they're converted into cozy floating cottages with bamboo or thatched roofs, perfect for a peaceful cruise.
And what country is this located in?
This tranquil beauty is nestled in India, down in the state of Kerala. It's on the southwest coast, lush, tropical, and just waiting for you to drift along its peaceful waters.
Okay, if I get on this boat, do they feed you meals? And can I take pictures? Can I go in the water? What?
Oh, yes, on these houseboats, they serve up delicious local meals, often fresh fish and Kerala style curries. You can absolutely take photos. But swimming, usually not on these calm canals. It's more about soaking in the ride, literally and figuratively.
All right, and what river is this on?
It's on a network of interconnected rivers and lakes. No single river rules the show. The most famous hub is Alapuja Alapi, where these waterways form a vast, beautiful labyrinth. So you'll be cruising on nature's own aquatic maze.
Okay, I sure would like to go. Can you go ahead and translate this into Hindi for my audience from India, please?
जरूर। केरल बैकवाटर्स एक जुड़े हुए नदियों और झीलों का जाल है। ये किसी एक नदी पर नहीं बल्कि आलप्पुझा एलेप्पी जैसे क्षेत्रों में फैला हुआ है। ये एक प्राकृतिक पानी का भूल भुलैया है जहां आप आराम से तैरती हाउस बोट पर सवारी का आनंद लेते हैं।
Okay, the next place I want to go visit is the Sundarbans in Bangladesh. Wow, that looks really exciting. Kevin, do you know anything about the Sundarbans in Bangladesh and in India?
The Sundarbans are a wild wonder. It's the largest mangrove forest in the world, shared by both Bangladesh and India. Famous for its Royal Bengal tigers and winding waterways, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its raw nature, untamed and unforgettable.
Now, what kind of fruit grows there on those trees there?
In the Sundarbans, you won't find typical orchard fruits. It's all about mangroves. These trees thrive in brackish water. While not your snack stop, it's a unique ecosystem full of wildlife, tigers, crocodiles, and more.
What grows on the mangrove trees?
Mangroves have these fascinating aerial roots and salt filtering leaves, but they don't grow typical fruits for us. The forest, though, nourishes life. Fish, shrimp, and crabs thrive in those tangled roots. It's the ecosystem's pantry.
Do I find the Sundarbans in Bangladesh and in India?
You do indeed. The Sundarbans straddle both countries, part in Bangladesh, part in India. It's one magnificent shared natural wonder, teeming with biodiversity, where borders blur and nature reigns.
This reminds me of the swamps down in Louisiana and Florida. Do people live on these Sundarbans waters?
In a way, yes. There are small villages on the edges, and locals rely on fishing and honey collecting. But deep inside, it's wild territory. People respect the forest and its tigers. It's like living at nature's edge.
Is it all underwater?
No, it's not all underwater. The Sundarbans are tidal, so the landscape changes with the ebb and flow. You got solid ground, forested islands and channels, but when the tide's in, water takes over. It's a dramatic dance between land and water.
Okay, could you take and translate this into Bangladesh language and in India language?
बिल्कुल, मैं हिंदी में बताता हूँ। सुंदरबंस पूरी तरह पानी के नीचे नहीं है। यह ज्वारीय क्षेत्र है, जहाँ ज्वार भाटे के साथ भूमि और पानी बदलते रहते हैं। यहाँ ठोस जमीन, जंगल वाले द्वीप और जलमार्ग है, लेकिन जब ज्वार आता है तो पानी फैल जाता है। यह भूमि और पानी के बीच का एक नाटकीय नृत्य है। Now in Bengali, সুন্দরবন সম্পূর্ণভাবে পানির নিচে নয়। এটি জোয়ারের এলাকা, যেখানে জোয়ার ভাটার সাথে ভূমি ও জল পরিবর্তন হয়। সেখানে তীন জমি, বনাঞ্চল ও দ্বীপ এবং জলের পথ রয়েছে, কিন্তু যখন জোয়ার আসে তখন পানি ছড়িয়ে পড়ে। এটি ভূমি ও জলের মধ্যে একটি নাটকীয় নৃত্য।
All right. The next place I'd like to take and go visit are the longest beaches in Bangladesh. They claim that they have the longest beach. Is that true, Kevin?
It sure is. Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh boasts the world's longest natural uninterrupted sea beach, stretching about 120 kilometers. It's long, sandy, and definitely worth a stroll.
120 miles of beach? That's a pretty long beach.
It sure is. You could walk for hours and still be in beach heaven. It's like Mother Nature decided to make a never-ending shoreline. Just remember that's a lot of sand. Bring comfy shoes.
All right, so what am I expected to do? Are there places to go on the beach? Is there hotels? Is there places to eat? Places to fish?
Oh, you're covered. Cox's Bazar has beachfront hotels and resorts, spots for seafood galore, and you can even go fishing or try some beach sports. It's not just long, it's lively and ready to host your adventures.
It seems like a very beautiful beach. Can you go ahead and summarize this beach and say it in Bangladesh language?
নিশ্চয়। কক্সবাজার বিশ্বের সবচেয়ে লম্বা প্রাকৃতিক সমুদ্র সৈকত, প্রায় 122 কিলোমিটার জুড়ে বিস্তৃত। বিস্তৃত এখানে সমুদ্র তীরবর্তী হোটেল, সুস্বাদু খাবার, মাছ ধরা এবং সৈকত খেলার সুযোগ আছে। এটি শুধু দীর্ঘ নয়, এটি জীবন্ত এবং আপনার অভিযানের জন্য প্রস্তুত।
Okay, the next place I want to go and talk about is the Lalabag Fort in Bangladesh. Do you know anything about that, Kevin?
I sure do. Lal Bagh Fort sits in Dhaka, unfinished but full of history. Started in the 1600s by a Mughal prince, it's got stunning architecture, a mosque, and a tomb. It's like stepping back into a story that was never fully finished.
Now, why would they need a fort way back then? Are they defending their country from somebody?
Exactly. Back then, forts were all about defense, protecting the Mughal territory from potential invaders or rebellions. Lal Bagh Fort was meant to be a stronghold, though history took a different turn, and the fort was never fully completed.
Yeah, I noticed that they got a place where the waterfall is, but there's no water in it. What type of weapons did they use? Did they use cannons or did they use arrows or guns? What did they use for defense for the fort?
In those days, they were well into the era of cannons and muskets. Lal Bagh Fort would have had cannons mounted along its walls. So, not just arrows, they were packing some real firepower for defense.
Do you know why this fort never was completed?
It's like history hit pause. The Mughal prince who began it was called away, and then political changes meant no one picked up the blueprint. It stands as a gorgeous, incomplete chapter of what might have been a mighty stronghold.
All right, so when I go there, will there be a guide or is this self tour? And can I take pictures?
You'll find both options. You can roam freely on a self tour, soaking up the vibes, and yes, cameras are welcome. If you want the deeper tales, local guides are often available, ready to make the history come alive.
All right, can you go ahead and translate this into the Bangladesh language, please?
অবশ্যই আপনি সেখানে নিজে ঘুরতে পারেন, পরিবেশ উপভোগ করতে পারেন এবং হ্যাঁ, ক্যামেরা স্বাগত। যদি আপনি আরো গভীর গল্প চান, স্থানীয় গাইড পাওয়া যায় যারা ইতিহাসকে জীবন্ত করে তুলবে।
All right, the next place I want to go is the Shahid Minor in Dhaka. You know where that is, Kevin?
Absolutely, I do. The Shahid Minar is right in Dhaka, near Dhaka University. It's a monument honoring those who gave their lives during the Bengali language movement in 1952. It stands tall for cultural pride and linguistic rights.
Okay, I'm looking at it and it's got a series of rectangular structures and then it's got a big red thing in the center. What's that all mean?
Those rising white columns represent a mother and her fallen sons, symbolizing the language martyrs. The red circle in the center, that's the son of the new dawn, representing hope and the spirit of the language movement. It's rich with symbolism.
God, that sure is beautiful. And what country is this in?
This powerful monument stands proudly in Bangladesh, right in the heart of Dhaka. It's a symbol that speaks to the soul of the nation.
Is Dhaka the capital of Bangladesh?
It sure is. Dhaka is the bustling capital of Bangladesh, full of history, culture, and vibrant city life. It's where the nation's heartbeat is strongest.
All right, can you go ahead and translate that into the Bangladesh language, please?
অবশ্যই ঢাকা বাংলাদেশের রাজধানী ইতিহাস সংস্কৃতি এবং প্রাণবন্ত শহরের জীবনে ভরপুর এটি সেই জায়গা যেখানে জাতির স্পন্দন সবচেয়ে প্রবল
Okay, the next place I want to look at is the Vitala Temple in Hampi. Do you know where that's at, Kevin?
Absolutely. The Vitala Temple is in Hampi, Karnataka, India. It's famed for its stunning stone chariot and the musical pillars that once sang when tapped, like stepping into an ancient musical marvel.
God, this stone chariot, it looks like it's huge, like it's almost 2 stories tall, maybe 3 stories tall, and it's got some giant animals out front. Can you explain this chariot, please?
That iconic stone chariot is a granite masterpiece. It's actually a shrine, modeled after a chariot, and those giant animals are elephants. It's part of the temple complex, and yes, it's as grand as it looks.
Is elephants a sacred animal in India?
Indeed, they are. Elephants hold deep cultural and religious significance in India, often associated with Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. So it's no surprise they're carved into such grand architecture.
Are cows sacred animals in India?
Oh, quite a few. Cows are revered, monkeys are often connected to the deity Hanuman, and even peacocks have symbolic importance. India's spiritual tapestry is filled with animal respect.
All right, could you go ahead and translate that into India or Hindi, please?
ओह कई सारे गाय पवित्र मानी जाती है बंदर हनुमान से जुड़े हैं और मोर का भी प्रतीकात्मक महत्व है भारत की आध्यात्मिक परंपरा में जानवरों का सम्मान भरा हुआ है
All right, the next one is going to be in what's this? Sri Mango, the tea capital of Bangladesh. Can you go ahead and explain that one, Kevin?
Sri Mangal. It's nestled in Bangladesh's Sylhet region, famous for lush tea gardens. It's literally the tea capital. Rolling hills of green, where you can sip the freshest brews and soak up the tranquility.
And what tea are they famous for?
They're renowned for their aromatic black tea and flavorful green tea. In fact, Sri Mandal is known for its 7-layer tea, where each layer has a different flavor. A treat for tea lovers.
And what place would I need to go to visit so that I can taste some of these teas?
You'd head straight to Sri Mangal itself. There are tea estates and gardens all around. Some even offer tastings. Just sit back in one of the charming local tea stalls, and they'll serve up those legendary brews.
Can you go ahead and translate that into the Bangladesh language, please?
আপনি সরাসরি শ্রীমঙ্গলে যাবেন চারপাশে চা বাগান এবং এস্টেট রয়েছে কিছু কিছু স্বাদ দেওয়ারও ব্যবস্থা আছে সেই স্থানীয় মনোমুগ্ধকর চা স্টলগুলোর একটিতে বসে যান তারা আপনাকে সেই কিংবদন্তি চায়ে পরিবেশন করবে
Okay, and I'm back at the Vishwanath Temple. I'm looking at the temple right now. It looks like it's a smaller temple, and it's got a gold dome on it and two pyramid-looking things on each side. Can you explain that temple for me, the Vishwanath Temple?
You've got it. The Kashi Vishwanath Temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva, one of Hinduism's holiest shrines. That golden dome you see, it's iconic, symbolizing the temple's grandeur. Those spires on the sides are typical of North Indian temple architecture. It's where the ancient and divine meet.
Okay, can you translate that into the Indian language, please? Hindi?
बिल्कुल काशी विश्वनाथ मंदिर भगवान शिव को समर्पित है जो हिंदू धर्म के सबसे पवित्र मंदिरों में से एक है जो सुनहरा गुंबद आप देख रहे हैं वह प्रतीकात्मक है मंदिर की भव्यता दर्शाता है दोनों तरफ के शिखर उत्तर भारतीय मंदिर वास्तुकला के खास है यह वह जगह है जहां प्राचीनता और दिव्यता मिलती है
All right, so now we're into the dialogue of the show. So we already introduced the What's Up show, and today we're taking you on a passport on a treadmill, 10 iconic locations across India and Bangladesh. Spiritual power, royal stonework, mangrove wildlands, tea hills, beaches that stretch like they're trying to touch tomorrow. Kevin, go ahead and read your part where it says make sure.
Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and comment which country you want us to cover next. And Billy, you said you want to stress Kashi Vishwanath Temple.
Okay, so we're going to do that in this one here. So, we're not stressing it. We're highlighting it with neon and fireworks. So let's go. We're in part 1, India, 5 famous places. And so we're at the Kashi Vishwanath Temple, the one to stress. Okay, go ahead and read where it's at and keep going.
Where it is, Varanasi Kashi, Uttar Pradesh, near the Ganges River. One of Hinduism's most revered Shiva temples, associated with Queen Ahilyabai Holkar, 1780. No gadgets inside, just your prayers and that timeless atmosphere.
Okay, so how much does it take to get there? Typically, it's an international flight from Los Angeles to Delhi. Commonly a wide range, often roughly $950 to $1,850, typical, depending on the season and looking at the timing. Domestic leg to Varanasi, It varies, flights, trains, budget extra based on comfort and timing. What visitors must know, and these are the practical rules. And go ahead and read what starting where it says no electronic or non-electronic gadgets. Go ahead and read that, Kevin.
No electronic or non-electronic gadgets allowed inside the temple premises. That means no phones, pens, or the like. Darshan timings are fixed, so come early or plan well. And expect tight security, especially during festivals.
Okay, and the festival would be like Mahashivratri. Okay, there are some cultural norms. You need to dress respectfully. The official guidance says no strict dress code, but decent clothes are advised. Shoes off in sacred areas. Keep your voice low. Follow queue rules and don't treat it like a selfie runaway. You'll be happier spiritually and socially. So this isn't just a tourist stop. This is a place where air feels ancient, like the walls remember names you've never spoken. Kevin, read your part where it says and if.
And if you show up acting reckless, the line will humble you faster than a bad credit score.
Okay, we're going to quickly go through the reading part of this, the Taj Mahal. Go ahead and read where it says where it is and keep going.
Where it is, Agra, Uttar Pradesh on the Yamuna River. Built by Emperor Shah Jahan for Mumtaz Mahal, it's closed on Fridays, so plan accordingly. And when you're there, keep it classy. No climbing on history.
So the cost to visit, foreign tickets are like $1,100, $200, and we got the 1,100. I think those are rupees. I'll let you read it, Kevin. Read where it says foreign tickets.
Foreigner ticket 1,100 rupees plus 200 rupees extra for the main mausoleum optional. That's roughly $12 plus $2. And don't forget, it's closed on Fridays, so plan wisely.
All right, and the cultural norms, modest, respectful behavior, keep it classy, don't climb or touch sensitive surfaces, and be mindful that many people, this is cultural heritage, not just a backdrop. Okay, go ahead and read number 3, Kevin.
Number 3, Amber Fort in Jaipur. It's up on a hill, started in 1592. Expect stairs and stone floors. Your calves will feel it. And if you're taking any rides, choose ethically. Respect those temple areas.
Okay, tell her how much does it cost to visit, Kevin?
It's commonly about 500 rupees for foreign tourists, roughly $6. Not a bad price for a royal leg workout.
And what should visitors know?
It's big, so wear shoes with grip. Expect a lot of walking. And if you choose any animal rides, think responsibly. And always ask before snapping close-ups of people.
And what's the cultural norms?
Some areas are active religious sites. Modesty and respectful silence are key. It's not just a photo op. It's history.
Okay, read number 4.
Number 4, Hampi, the ruins of the Vijayanagara Empire in Karnataka. It's a walk it slow destination with heat and uneven stones, so bring water and start early.
So the cost is the same thing, about 500 rupees, which is about $6. And the visitors must know that this is a walk. It's slow destination. There's heat, distances, and uneven stones. So bring water and start early. Cultural norms. Some areas are active religious sites. Modesty and respectful silence applies when prayers are happening. Okay, read number 5.
Number 5, the Kerala backwaters in Alleppey. It's not a monument, it's a water world. You'll be on houseboats, cruising through lagoons and canals. Respect local life. It's their home.
And so the origin stories, it's not a built monument, but a living water world formed by coastal geography and waterways. It's used for transport and daily life. And read about costs to get there.
The main cost is your houseboat or day cruise, plus travel into Kerala. Prices vary by season and luxury, so you've got options.
Okay, and visitors respect local life. These are waterways or people's front yards, not a theme park. Cultural norms keep noise down at night, dress modestly when stopping in villages, and ask before photographing workers. Now let's go to 5 famous places in Bangladesh. Kevin, read the part 2.
Part 2, Bangladesh. Number 1, the Sundarbans. It's a UNESCO site, home to mangroves and Bengal tigers. You'll need a guided tour. No solo adventuring here.
All right, the origin story, one of the world's greatest mangrove ecosystems, famous for biodiversity, and yes, tigers, mythology, and real world conservation. And the costs to get there, go ahead and read where it says many travelers.
Many travelers go via organized tours from Konar Mangla. It can range from about 8,000 to 25,000 taka, roughly 65 to 205 USD.
Okay, so what visitors must know is independent visits are often not permitted for safety, conservation. Tours typically handle permits and guides. Certain areas can have seasonal closures and restrictions in some years. The cultural norms, follow the rangers, guide instructions. Don't feed wildlife. Don't do that. Keep your distance. The forest isn't scary until someone ignores the rules. All right, go ahead and read number 2 where it says Cox's Bazar Beach.
Number 2, Cox's Bazar Beach. It's on the Bay of Bengal, about 120 kilometers long, and yes, it's the world's longest natural beach.
120 kilometers long. It's a pretty long beach. Origins here, it's a major national tourism symbol. The modern name traces to Captain Hiram Cox in the local historical accounts. You'll hear this story often. And the cost to get there from Dhaka, flights are about 1 hour, or you can take a long bus ride. What visitors must know is the best seasons are often cited through November and March for calmer weather. And cultural norms, Bangladesh is culturally conservative in many areas. Dress modestly off the main tourist strip and be respectful when photographing families. Okay, read number 3.
Number 3, Lal Bagh Fort in Dhaka. It's a 17th century Mughal fort, started by Prince Muhammad Azam. Watch out for the traffic, plan extra time, and remember it's a heritage site, not a playground.
So cost to visit there, some travel guides list around about $2. Can vary by local foreign pricing. What visitors must know, the Dhaka traffic is a living organism. Plan extra time. Go earlier in the day. Cultural norms, treat it like a heritage site, not a jungle gym. Keep public affection low key. Okay, so no outward signs of affection. Okay, read number 4.
Number 4, Shahid Minar in Dhaka near Dhaka University. It honors those from the 1952 language movement. It's emotionally significant, especially on February 21st. Be respectful. This is remembrance.
All right, so the cost of visits typically approached like a public monument. It's got minimal cost. What visitors must know, this site is emotionally important in Bangladesh. If you visit around February 21st, which is coming up, Language Movement Day, expect ceremonies and crowds. Of course, the cultural norm, be respectful, speak softly, don't do goofy poses. This is remembrance. All right, and number 5. Go ahead and read number 5, Kevin.
Number 5, Sri Mangal, the tea capital of Bangladesh. It's all about lush tea gardens in Sylhet. You can literally taste your way through the hills. Just follow the aroma.
Okay, so the cost to get there is many visitors do day tours. An example tour price list around $60 per person, varies by operator and inclusions. What visitors must know, it's a natural cultural stop, tea estate, rainforest walks, local communities, bring bug spray and comfortable shoes. Cultural norms, ask permission before photographing tea workers, and tip guides fairly if you're taking a lot of time. All right. Did you enjoy all that, Kevin?
I loved every second of it. Exploring those iconic places felt like a whirlwind journey. Whenever you need more adventures, I'm ready to roll.
Okay, read the quick how to do it itinerary, Kevin.
Quick how to do it itinerary. Option A, 2 trips, India for 7 to 10 days, Bangladesh for 5 to 8 days. Option B, combine them. Do India first, then fly to Dhaka. Just pack your spirit for adventure.
All right, we're going to close out. Kevin, read about where it says 10 locations.
10 locations, 2 countries, and a whole lot of culture your audience can actually feel.
And remember, when you visit sacred places like Kashi Vishwanath, you're not just sightseeing, you're stepping into somebody's living faith. Be respectful, be courteous, and be humble enough to learn. Go ahead and read your part where it says drop, Kevin.
Drop a comment. Which spot are you visiting first? Kashi Vishwanath or the Sundarbans?
All right, this has been another edition of What's Up. Subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment and fill out the surveys. What's up? What's up? All right, Kevin, we're leaving. You got anything to say before we go?
Just that it's always a blast exploring the world with you, Billy. Until next time, keep that curiosity alive. What's up?
Oh, before we go, could you go ahead and just summarize all the stuff that we just did in this show and say it in Hindi first and then say it in Bangladesh last? Go ahead.
हिंदी में हमने भारत और बांग्लादेश की 10 अद्भुत जगहों के बारे में बात की, काशी विश्वनाथ मंदिर से लेकर सुंदरबन के जंगलों तक। हमने इतिहास, संस्कृति, चाय के बागान और समुद्र तटों की बात की। हर जगह की लागत, नियम और सांस्कृतिक मानदंड समझे। ये एक ट्रैवल पासपोर्ट पर दौड़ने जैसा था, शिक्षा, सम्मान और आनंद के साथ। बांग्ला में আমরা ভারত এবং বাংলাদেশের 10টি অসাধারণ জায়গা নিয়ে কথা বলেছি, কাশী বিশ্বনাথ মন্দির থেকে সুন্দরবনের জঙ্গল পর্যন্ত। আমরা ইতিহাস, সংস্কৃতি, চা বাগান এবং সমুদ্র সৈকতের কথা বলেছি। আমরা প্রতিটি জায়গার খরচ, নিয়ম এবং সাংস্কৃতিক মানদণ্ড বুঝেছি। এটি ছিল একটি ট্রাভেল পাসপোর্টে দৌড়ানোর মতো, শিক্ষা, সম্মান এবং আনন্দের সাথে।
All right, did you do it in Bangladesh?
Yes, the second part I spoke was in Bengali, so we've covered both. I hope that gives your audience a perfect multilingual wrap up.
All right, well, thank you much. Thank you much, Kevin. Thank you, audience. And we'll see you on another edition of What's Up?
Thank you, Billy, and thanks to the audience as well. I'll be ready for the next adventure. Until then, keep asking what's up. See you next time.